Hi there, I am Mischievous and I bake with cannabis, and I'm here to teach you how. I would like to be your training wheels in edibles baking. So to start off with, I need to go over a couple things about the cannabis that you're going to be utilizing to infuse the butter that we're going to be working with today. So Indica is the first category. You may have heard of Indica. There's a little phraseology that some people use and they say Indica couch because it is very relaxing. You feel it in your body. If you overconsume Indica, you might wind up on the couch for the rest of the night. So I always think of a blue moon when I think of Indica because indigo is blue and Indica is just a really chill out type of cannabis. So I think of a blue moon. That helps me remember Indica blue moon. Next category is Sativa. Sativa I think of as a sun because it's a wake up. It's an alert mind high that you're going to feel with the Sativa. If you tend to be a little more on the anxious side, Sativa isn't as good for you. Indica is going to be better for you to be able to chill out. If you tend to be more of a depressed person, Sativa can really lift you and really help with any type of depression. Then we have a third category, which is hybrid. Hybrid is a little bit of both. So an indica dominant hybrid would be one with more indica content. So you've got a little bit of both in there. A sativa dominant hybrid is one that has more sativa in it. I love hybrids personally. You get the best of both worlds, especially when you're baking for other people. You don't know what their needs are. I am sold on hybrids. I think they're wonderful. So depending on who you're baking for, choose your cannabis that way. The only requirement I ask when you're choosing your cannabis is look at THC content, because as I've come up with this way of infusing and I have come up with these recipes, I always shoot for a THC content of 14 to 20, okay? That's your window, 14 to 20. I don't care if it's indica, sativa, hybrid, doesn't matter. So that's all that I really care about, okay? 14 and 20, I'll remind you. So back to the cannabis. Under each of those categories, under indica, under sativa, under hybrid, there are 1,000 different flavors. And think of each of those flavors, it's a strain of cannabis, okay? There are different flavor profiles and terpenes that cause the aroma of the cannabis to be different, and that comes out in the baked goods. So if you want to bake with something that's really light and lemony like a lemon bar, I wouldn't choose a skunky tar type of cannabis. It might be a little bit too strong. So you kind of have to use your common sense as you're going into this. My only requirement, again, 14 to 20% THC content. I don't care what cannabis you choose, but if you choose something that's a little more light in the flavor profile or light in the nose, that's probably going to pair better with some of the baking that we're doing. Each of my recipes I've built in so that when you infuse whatever cannabis, these are going to taste like delicious cookies. You're not going to taste the cannabis. I know some people do enjoy the taste of cannabis, so later on down the road we will do some of that for them. But for right now, I want to make this as approachable as possible. When you try sushi for the first time, you shouldn't try the most crazy raw quail egg cracked on top or salmon roe. When you're trying sushi for the first time, you should try California roll. Just like jumping into a hot tub, do you cannonball in or do you dip your toe in and then slowly ease in? Right, exactly. Same thing with edibles, okay, you guys? We're gonna dip our toe in, we're gonna ease in nice and slow, and we're gonna get you really comfortable. I know cannabis is gonna change your life. I'm so excited to be the one to teach you how to bake with cannabis.